The greatest royal betrayal in history. While the world has been captivated by Prince Harry's public ultimatums and the king's health battle, a far more dangerous game is being played behind the velvet curtains of the palace. Is Queen Camilla secretly teaming up with Prince Harry to dismantle the future of Prince William and Kate Middleton? While everyone was watching Harry, William was quietly taking over the crown's operations, assuming the role of the Shadow King. But his rise has triggered a desperate countermove. Sources suggest that Queen Camilla, once thought to be untouchable, is now orchestrating a Regency Trap to secure her own power. This is an invisible hand moving against the Prince and Princess of Wales, a silent coup designed to ensure that even if William is ready to serve, the gates to the throne remain locked. Today, in this CrownGaze exclusive, we expose the 10-point plan Camilla is allegedly using to destabilize the future of the monarchy. From secret digital alliances to the misuse of 300-year-old laws, the era of royal peace is officially over. The era of the Grand Enforcer has begun. The first weapon in Camilla's reported arsenal is a law we have discussed before on this channel, the Grand Opinion of 1717. While this law is traditionally known for giving the king custody over his grandchildren, our investigation reveals a chilling new interpretation, the 1717 Reverse Clause. Sources indicate that Camilla's legal team is exploring a loophole that defines the guardianship of the crown. If the king is incapacitated, the law doesn't automatically hand full power to the heir. Instead, it allows the queen consort to act as a protector of the realm. By invoking this 300-year-old precedent, Camilla could theoretically block William from taking over Shadow King duties without her explicit written consent. This isn't just about tradition, it's about a legal cage. If Camilla can control the king's signature, she controls the king's son. William, who has been quietly taking over the crown, now finds himself in a legal minefield where his every move is being vetted by the very person who once felt threatened by his rise. But power isn't just about laws, it's about image. For a princess who is the most popular member of the royal family, her image is her strength. This leads us to point 2, the jewelry lockdown. Reports are surfacing that Camilla has initiated a protocol freeze on the royal collection. The most iconic crowns and tiaras, which are usually at the disposal of the Princess of Wales, are reportedly being withheld under the guise of inventory audits. By diminishing Kate's appearance at high-profile events, Camilla is allegedly trying to weaken the queen-in-waiting narrative. If Kate looks less like a queen, Camilla remains the undisputed female authority in the public eye. It is a psychological move, an attempt to make the public forget that the future belongs to the Waleses. But as we saw in Camilla's untouchable move against Kate, the Princess of Wales is not one to be easily sidelined. Why is Camilla moving so aggressively now? The answer lies in point 3, the Marsh Farm threat. As we exposed in our investigation into Andrew's 8 a.m. reckoning, William has already shown that he is willing to exile family members to remote estates like Marsh Farm to protect the brand of the monarchy. Sources suggest that Camilla has discovered a secret document prepared by William's team, a Dowager Plan. This plan reportedly details Camilla's living arrangements the moment Prince William becomes king. It isn't a penthouse in London, it's a quiet, remote existence far from the corridors of power. Camilla knows that her untouchable status has an expiration date. Her current silent coup is a desperate attempt to rewrite that future before William can enforce his own 8 a.m. reckoning on her. Perhaps the most shocking revelation in our 10-point investigation is point 4, the secret Sussex alliance. In the style of a true Dris Hopot investigation, we look at the enemy of my enemy. While Prince Harry has been a thorn in William's side for years, Camilla is reportedly using this to her advantage. Sources suggest that Camilla has maintained back-channel communications with Harry. The goal? To use Harry as a permanent distraction. As long as William is busy defending the crown against Harry's children ultimatum or security threats, he cannot focus on the internal power grab Camilla is conducting in London. Camilla is allegedly acting as a silent mediator, keeping the conflict with the Sussexes alive just enough to keep William's eyes off the throne. It is a masterclass in Machiavellian politics, using a disgruntled son to neutralize a rising heir. But the conspiracy goes deeper, from the forensic files being compiled against Kate Middleton to a digital surveillance network that has turned Adelaide Cottage into a cage. The next 6 points of Camilla's plan are even more nuclear than the first. How did William discover the Regency Trap? And what is the secret document Camilla is pushing the king to sign that could keep her in power for another decade? We now move into the darkest chapter of this silent coup. Point 5, the forensic behavioral dossier. While the world sees Kate Middleton as the pinnacle of royal grace, our investigation reveals that Queen Camilla's team has reportedly been compiling a different kind of record. Following the pattern of the staff protection dossier used in previous royal conflicts, this new file is designed for one purpose: to undermine Kate's readiness for the throne. Sources suggest that this dossier dossier tracks every moment of perceived fragility or exhaustion in Kate's public life. Camilla is allegedly using this data to whisper a dangerous narrative into the king's ear, that the Princess of Wales is too fragile to handle the crushing weight of being queen consort. This isn't just gossip, it is a calculated psychological operation. By creating a paper trail of Kate's instability, Camilla hopes to delay the succession indefinitely, arguing that the monarchy is safer under her own untouchable guidance than in the hands of a younger, more popular rival. Power without money is a shadow, and Camilla knows it. This leads us to point 6, the financial blacklist. Our sources indicate that as William was quietly taking over the crown's operations, a sudden and mysterious shift occurred in the royal accounts. Camilla has reportedly redirected significant portions of the Duchy of Lancaster funds, money traditionally used for royal upkeep and charity, into her own private advisory unit. This is essentially a shadow cabinet of PR experts and legal scholars hired to protect her interests. By siphoning these funds, Camilla is reportedly starving William's own modernizing projects of the resources they need to succeed. It is a financial chokehold designed to ensure that while William has the title of Shadow King, Camilla holds the keys to the treasury. Point 7 takes us from the bank vault to the backyard, the satellite surveillance of Adelaide Cottage. In a move that feels like a spy thriller, our investigation uncovers that the very security systems meant to protect William and Kate have been turned against them. Under the guise of updated security protocols for the high-ranking heirs, Camilla's security detail has reportedly installed advanced digital monitoring systems at the Wales's home. William allegedly discovered that these systems were tracking more than just intruders. They were logging the identities of every government official and high-level advisor visiting the prince for private meetings. Adelaide Cottage, the sanctuary for William and his family, has become a digital cage. Every move the future king makes is reportedly being cross-referenced by Camilla's team, allowing her to stay 3 steps ahead of any move William makes to solidify his power. The ultimate goal of this conspiracy is found in point 8, the Regency Trap document. This is the nuclear option in Camilla's reported arsenal. Sources reveal that a document has been drafted for the king's signature that would fundamentally change the rules of succession. This document, if signed, would name Camilla as Queen Regent for a minimum of 10 years in the event the king cannot perform his duties. Crucially, this would legally bypass William's right to act as regent, even though he is the direct heir who has already been quietly taking over the crown. Camilla is allegedly pushing for this by arguing that William needs more time to prepare and that the monarchy requires the stability of her experienced hand. It is a plan to skip over William's prime years, keeping him in the shadows while Camilla reigns as the ultimate authority well into her 80s. But the Grand Enforcer is not sitting idly by. William has reportedly caught Camilla's team in a digital sting operation, and the evidence he has gathered is enough to end this silent coup forever. What was found in the final ultimatum William presented to the king, and how will the 8 a.m. reckoning finally be enforced on Camilla herself? In the final part of our investigation, we reveal the total collapse of the alliance and the final move that will determine who wears the crown and who is exiled to the fringes of history. The era of silence is over. We now reach the climax of this power struggle. Point 9. William's 8 a.m. counter coup. In a move that mirrors the 8 a.m. reckoning he enforced on Prince Andrew, William has reportedly decided that the time for quietly taking over the crown is over. Sources close to the Prince of Wales suggest that earlier this week, William requested an emergency private meeting with King Charles at exactly 8 a.m., the hour of royal execution. But he didn't come alone. He brought the evidence gathered from his digital sting operation. William reportedly presented the king with proof of the digital cage Camilla's team had built around Adelaide Cottage and the financial trail of the Duchy blacklist. This wasn't just a son complaining to his father. This was the Grand Enforcer presenting a case against a traitor to the future of the monarchy. William's message was reportedly clear. The untouchable Camilla had crossed a line that compromised national security and royal succession. By capturing her team in the act of surveillance, William has effectively turned the tables, using Camilla's own weapons to prove she is a liability to the crown. Finally, we reach point 10, the final reckoning. William has reportedly taken the ultimate nuclear move. He has leaked the details of Camilla's Regency Trap to the men in gray, the senior palace officials and constitutional advisors who ensure the survival of the monarchy. In the world of royal politics, exposure is the ultimate death sentence. By bringing Camilla's secret 10-year Regency plan into the light, William has ensured that no official will ever support it. The silent coup has collapsed under the weight of its own ambition. But William's countermove doesn't stop at exposure. Just as he planned for Andrew's Marsh Farm exile, William has reportedly finalized the Camilla exit strategy. The plan is simple. Camilla will remain queen consort in name, but her shadow cabinet is being dismantled piece by piece. Her access to the duchy funds has been frozen, and her untouchable status has been replaced by a state of permanent oversight. William has made it clear that while Charles is king, the future is already here, and that future has no room for a queen who plays games with the succession. The dust is settling on the most significant internal battle the House of Windsor has seen in decades. What began as a silent conspiracy by Queen Camilla has ended with the total consolidation of power by Prince William. As he continues quietly taking over the crown, it is clear that the Prince of Wales is no longer waiting for his turn. He is already ruling from the shadows. Kate Middleton, the target of so much reported sabotage, remains the most popular figure in the royal landscape, her position now secured by the very man who caught her enemies in their own trap. The 1717 reverse clause has been shredded, the financial blacklist has been reversed, and the digital cage has been dismantled. But a deeper question remains. Can the royal family truly heal after such a profound betrayal? Or has this silent coup left scars that will forever change the way the king looks at his queen and a son looks at his stepmother? Now, we want to hear from you. The evidence has been presented, and the 10-point plan has been exposed. Who do you think is the true protector of the monarchy? Is Prince William right to act as the grand enforcer and sideline Queen Camilla to protect Kate's future? Or has he gone too far in his quest for power? We have launched a royal loyalty poll on our community tab right now. Go there, cast your vote, and join thousands of others in deciding the fate of the House of Windsor. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to CrownGaze for more exclusive investigations into the shadows of the palace. While the world watches the headlines, we watch the movements behind the throne. Thank you for watching.